Production Wizard.
Welcome back to ESL Genting SEA qualifiers. We have Clutch Gamers versus TNC.
Versus TNC.
This is game 3. Game 3, saved it.
That's right.
First game was TNC.
Wait, you said game 2 because you treated it as a best of 3?
It still will be game 1.
Oh, carry on.
We're in the draft. We're going to jump right in. 1 second. This one. Oh, Jesus. We're in.
Production Wizard at work. All right, we have a first pick Omni Knight from TNC.
Okay.
Is this what, Tusk? Yep, there we go. Omni Knight, Tusk. What a combo. You know?
Razor's banned.
Exactly.
Oh, boy.
Yep, that's why they first picked the Omni Knight, so they can pressure that lane super hard, and then Tusk comes out. You're going to destroy anyone in the safe lane. Pretty
Clutch
strong.
also ninja the Shadow Shaman from TNC's
Yeah.
1437. He's going to
Maybe they've been watching some 1437 replays. Maybe they know about the Ancients. Except they're not on Dire.
I'm sure they know about the Ancients, Brex.
That's true, they are defending them.
Yes.
But it's not.
They've been probably doing it for years, actually.
They're not on Dire though, right? It's that triangle spot where you have all those 3 camps that come together. That Medusa's love, Venomancer's love.
It's definitely
that spot has a lot to do with it for sure.
It does. It does. It's not the same on Radiant.
No, you can't get.
There's only the doubles.
Yep, you get the double or the ancient. It's still good, but it's not the same, right? I mean, either way, even if they don't do that, he's still a very strong hero.
Terrorblade band.
Yeah. You know, the Clockwork doesn't do a whole lot to Omni and lane at all. He does almost nothing.
Yep. He doesn't do it to Tusk either. Tusk can just leave.
Yeah. It's a bit concerning.
They are both melee though, so the cogs are decent at controlling them in team fights rather than, you know, say a team fight happens, you can hook Omni and just cog him away from his allies so he can't use his spells.
You know, in lane he can protect them, right? Because Omni and Tusk do a lot of right clicks. You can cog him out that way, but you don't really want to spend your early game defending your safe lane with Clockwork, right? You want to run around to try to pressure. You want to apply the pressure, not react to the pressure.
Yeah, you can. One cool thing about clocking the Tusk though, you can cast the cogs on top of your ally, so when they come out of the snowball, they instantly get stunned.
That is true. That is very nice. And you know, Shadow Shaman looks super strong when he is against one hero. Or
strong?
When he, huh?
Did you say strong?
No, I said strong.
Oh,
but
it sounded like
sometimes I don't speak English very well, so it's a good possibility. Yeah, when there's multiple heroes against Shadow Shaman, it's very difficult for him to apply the same amount of pressure.
Yep. So. You definitely need a hero counter to the Omni Knight.
Yes, yes you do. What do you think when you think hero counters to Omni Knight? Not a lot of carries that do that, right?
Maybe Ursa? Isn't?
No, actually, Omni Knight's pretty good against Ursa. With the Degen aura, Ursa can't stick on him at all. And he gets heal bombed over and over.
True.
Especially with the Tusk in the mix, right?
Okay. Well, that goes... I want... ranged heroes.
Right, it pretty much is just ranged heroes. And then there's still Tusk to get on top of these ranged heroes.
Which ones are good at this game? You want some that can get away. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to a Drow strategy.
Okay.
Both teams do like their Drow.
Yeah, they don't really have any ranged core setups as of yet, right?
That's true, but I don't know, Clutch's team, you could pick Drow with just to help the mid lane. I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah. We have the Medusa still available for both teams.
I don't think TNC want to pick Medusa into Brood, the natural counter, right? You just spin up the Medusa, you ignore her, you kill the rest of the team, and then you deal with Medusa.
It is good, but I don't know if it's enough. Jakiro, okay.
Some building hitting. Something that both teams
they're lacking in the last game.
Well, Clutch were lacking in the last game.
Yep.
It was really bad. The Shadow Shaman settles that for them, I think.
There's some decent synergy between these heroes. Jakiro, very good when you group up, get some levels. Liquid Fire, the towers. Omni Knight makes your strongman unfightable.
Yep. Jakiro is good with Ice Path as well. You can easily land your spells and...
Yeah, you can, for sure. There's
or not Ice Path, Ice Shards.
Ice Shards, yep. And then the Ice Path can follow up on top of that.
A lot of ice.
Yes.
What do they go for?
Queen of Pain. So I was thinking about this. What if they put Queen of Pain in the safe lane, and then put the real carry in the mid?
To deal with the Omni?
Yes, so they don't have to end up fighting into this ridiculously strong lane. But at the same time, you're basically sacrificing... You're giving Omni control of the lane already, right? You're sacrificing, contesting this lane, and just giving up on it so Omni has a complete free game, which is a problem as well. So it might not be the best approach. Okay. And also,
what else do we have apart from Razor? What's good against the Tusk or the Tusk Omni lane?
Maybe Lone Druid. You can fear them away when they snowball on top of you, and then level 5 comes around.
And it makes you change your, like, it makes you play your entire game around it, though, right? It changes everything.
This hero also does not want to participate for the first 20 minutes into the game, which is a huge problem when you see these pushing heroes from TNC. So, I don't feel like it's very good, but I can't think of a good hero.
They could just dodge. I guess that's the play.
Okay, they could dodge, sure. But it's the same problem of giving Omni the free lane. The Razor ban was pretty big. Dragon Knight, look at this.
The tempo.
Yep. Quite a fast-paced lineup from TNC.
Yeah, he doesn't really care about any of these heroes. They don't do any damage to him. Like, they can spin him up in the air with the Brewmaster. It's pretty good. Queen of Pain, it does the most and a little bit of damage against Dragon Knight. But the 5-man with the repel and the heal on the Dragon Knight.
It looks unfightable, right?
It's
the
so
scariest
strong.
thing is what happens when DK just walks at you, presses a stun. I feel like none of these heroes will survive. They're just dead. There's no counter initiation. We don't have any big AoE control spells.
And TNC have a lot of follow-ups stuns as well.
They do. And we were talking about the fast-paced lineup. DK, Jakiro, Omni, these guys could very easily be at your high ground 15 minutes in the game.
So what this says to me, if we don't deal with the Omni Knight in lane, we're screwed.
You know, look at this too. Tinker was banned out from Clutch Gamers in the previous phase too.
Yes.
Which would have been a pretty decent response to the whole we're going to come 5 minute hit your towers
So you think,
playstyle.
alright, so TNC are adapting to Clutch Gamers bans.
I think once they see a lot of these bans, it makes a lot of these heroes look even better.
Yep.
Right, like the Omni Knight, for example. It was immediately picked up once the Razor ban was there. Yep. Oh, boy. Well,
what do you want to ban? You want to ban Wave Clear, I believe.
10 seconds remaining.
Coming from the carry role.
yes.
Someone who can fight early as well.
I think you would just want to ban for the lane specifically. If they think there's a hero that they would struggle at dealing with, because if Omni Knight doesn't have a good lane phase as well, then it's something that Clutch Gamer can play off of.
This is really hard, actually.
It is, because I don't feel like there's anything that sticks out big time. That's
maybe you just ignore the whole carry idea and just try and kill. You know what I mean? Like maybe pick.
Maybe. But at the same time, DK, he's a pretty good late game hero. He doesn't really play on a timer.
Yeah.
While he is strong, God, I don't know.
You know, I'm saying like Furion or something like that.
Right. Take the fight to them and play with that like a traditional carry,
Exactly.
just so that
split it up.
you have that advantage.
Actually, now that I think about it, split push sounds like the way forward.
Okay, well, we saw terribly last game as a split pusher, kind of.
Kind of,
I
yeah.
mean, it's hard. Because,
PLDK. Oh, good God. Now they have the PL in a position where there is not much counters. And they have the Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
To hit the building.
That was the big thing we were lacking out of the last draft from Clutch Gamers. But it didn't end up mattering because they got so far ahead. But they have a way to force Clutch Gamers to respond, right? When you're pushing these tier 1s, tier 2s, and even tier 3s, you can't just split push if they've gotten there so early into the game. You know, you have to respond. You have to be able to take the fight. And PL looks
very tough.
Hard to fight.
What is their catch for him?
God. We're freaking out for Clutch Gamers because we can't find the hero that looks good for him.
I can't. It's so difficult to play into PL, right?
Yeah.
Look, Shadow Shaman, maybe they shackle, maybe they hex him. But then Dragon Knight,
Good
Omni Knight, Tusk. That's 2 knights and a snowball, man. Like, you're never battling them. It's very, very difficult. What can they pick here? Give me some...
I don't know, honestly. Chaos, like, you see, it's something, but it doesn't feel like the right hero to fight.
He looks good. His set is nice.
That is true. The cosmetic game is on point for sure.
It's a very one-sided draft in my opinion. Clutch Gamers are playing from behind, but if they pick up the tempo of the game, maybe fly solo, he can rotate early, get level 6 quickly, take some buildings. They can maybe snowball from the laning stage.
Sure, but unfortunately TNC have Tusk on their team, so they'll be the ones snowballing.
Whew.
That's problematic. So Shane, when a team has like a heavy group up and push lineup like this, sometimes their rotations and lanes aren't the strongest.
Their lanes are strong.
Their lanes are strong in this game, which is tough. But maybe Clutch Gamers can pull out something in their safe and with the CK roster. You got some stuns.
Okay.
Clockwork as well.
Cuckoo, susceptible maybe to a Clockwork gang.
Sure. Yeah, that is true, right? They can pressure him a bit.
And until he gets like maybe level 3, and then...
So you're saying they've got 2 minutes to pressure, or the game is donezo. Well, it's not quite like that, but it's very hard, right? They need something big to be able to play off of, or else TNC's just going to group up, run down some lanes, and hit your buildings.
It's going to be difficult. You know, sometimes in drafts, I feel like there's just this kind of oh shit moment where you're drafting away and then you...
Was the oh shit moment Omni Knight in this game?
Yeah, kind of. When they banned Razor and Omni Knight's first picked.
Oh boy. That's tough. Oh boy, CGRML.Rager. Likes the party, I guess.
Seems so.
That's what that must mean.
Alright, bottom lane. Is this PA? PA on played by Cuckoo? It's set though. It looks so weird. The color scheme.
It does, doesn't it? It's so PA stylish, right?
Yeah, it really is. Remember they changed Silencer actually?
When?
Yeah, he used to be red. But people said he looked too like Dragon Knight. I think. So they...
Where was I when this happened? I don't remember.
Yeah, they changed him. They changed his color scheme. He's pretty angry now.
Do you think this will get changed? I feel like it won't.
No, it won't. No way. That was a long time ago.
Okay. Changed since then, huh? The game's come a long way.
It really has.
In terms of
cosmetics, everyone has a golden staff.
Oh, that's true. We got Brewmaster looking like a pirate.
Let's check him out. Which one? Oh, Brewmaster, my brain. Yep. Ah, this still looks like Brewmaster though, right? He looks the exact same.
I'm waiting for the ridiculous cosmetics to come out. Bring back the Alpine Ursa style cosmetics.
Yeah, I want the Christmas tree, tree and protector.
Yep, me too. I would certainly like to see a Phantom Lancer Dragon Knight.
Ah, yes.
Or not Phantom Lancer, Phantom Assassin.
Phantom Lancer Dragon Knight. Where did this come from? Oh, gets a nice block. Keep Cuckoo on the high ground away from potential gank and harass from Fly Solo.
Yep,
two ranged heroes. You know, you take 25% less damage. Look at that evade.
Wow. Impressive stuff.
Very good. Trying to drag the aggro back onto the range creep.
Can we have this again up top where...
oh god.
It's a 1v1 matchup and they both pull the creep. Or, well, Brewmaster pulls the creeps. In a way, it's good because you can deny your own creeps behind the tower. But at the same time, look, Omni Knight's doing the exact same thing,
yeah,
right?
well, what is this?
Yep, exactly. So
they might as well be another lane, and these might be solo laners, you know.
But it is the aggro versus aggro. Shackles down bottom onto Tim's.
Tim's. X-Nova doing a lot of damage with the battery assaults. He's turning around to hit the shards. He might pay the price though. X-Nova clicks him down on the clockwork.
That TP scroll level 1 working out very nicely for
Chappy.
Fly Solo.
He's under a lot of pressure here.
Well, he's out. No longer pressured.
Well, I mean in general.
Okay, that's true. He's getting clicked a lot. Alright, he's dying.
Is this pressure, Brex?
Okay, I take that back.
Thank you.
Oh no, look at mid. Armel, blink on cooldown. Oh, there we go.
He's away. Level 1 blink. It's unusual to learn it, but into the Tusk you need to.
It does help a lot. And because of that, now he misses out on this window where Queen of Pain does pretty decently against the
Dragon Knight's nearly level 3.
Look at his last hits too. He's got 6 out of 8. Very nice.
Ooh. Doing very well. Top lane, Sam H. This is One Punch Man.
That's a tough lane.
It is, yeah. This Drunken Haze is pretty good against the Omni, but the thing that you worry about is this, right? He walks in, he heals. He didn't do it when I was saying. I didn't look that cool. But he heals and last hits at the same time, does damage.
I was mostly talking about because he's One Punch Man, not
yeah,
because
I know.
Alright. Making sure.
But I'm just trying to sell it, you know?
Okay. I'm sold. So what do you think happens in this bottom lane? It's pretty awkward to see this.
The CK has a tough time, I actually think.
Well, nice snowball save.
Yep.
That's one way to play
Level
the
1 battery assault doesn't do much.
Oh no, the shards don't hit.
No, Tim's. Alright, Chappy has mana for a Reality Rift in 7.
Well, I think it's got about an hour-long cooldown, so they're lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Fly Solo though. Just kidding.
JK.
No mana for shards, and it's on cooldown anyways.
Yeah, it just feels weird to... First of all, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It isn't an odd offensive lane. But at the same time, pressuring... Chaos Knight doesn't like pressure. He doesn't like playing from behind. What was that? It was just the harassal.
Just stopping the clarity, right?
Yeah, he doesn't...
doesn't improve this mana regeneration.
Not a fan. He doesn't catch up well. So if his early phase is interrupted and disrupted, he won't have such a good time. He also forces the supports to stay bottom, allowing the Dragon Knight to stay safe in the mid lane.
That's another thing we didn't really talk about until you brought it up. Nice job.
Thank you.
The Clockwork isn't pressuring mid lane against Kuhu's DK, right? Look at his DK. Top of the last hits. Look at him, just standing on the hill. Yep.
Yeah, that's sending a message. Oh man, the denies, the last hits.
Isn't it crazy
now? Having a yeah, this lane.
DK beats Queen of Pain.
It makes no sense. It shouldn't happen. Dragon Knight is the strongest man.
It felt like he was balanced around losing his lane or being.
Yeah,
like
and then you catch up by taking objectives.
Yep.
Now he's immortal. He has a soul ring. He has 950 health.
Yep. Just forcing out the doppelganger.
Did he dodge the Chaos Knight stun?
No, he got reality rifted in to press his doppelganger.
Wow.
It was pretty good. Slick. Oh, down bottom, Flysoul gets sharded up. He is dead. He's in a world of hurt.
Gets the shackle off for a little second. Chappie is not doing too well. Nice little cute maneuver to get out of the shards there.
Very cute. This lane has all the action, and honestly, it's kind of a death trap for Shadow Shaman friend Fly Solo.
He does not deal well with aggression. We spoke about that quite a lot. What is X-Nova doing here now? This is risky.
Oh, gets sharded up. He's blocked in the cogs
no.
too. Oh boy, they have the snowball to follow him now
you
too.
You think I'm stuck in here with you?
That's right. Not the case. Alright, nicely done. And also, this lane setup gives Omni-Knight a 1v1 against the Brewmaster, so you secure him having a good game.
And Brewmaster though, 26 CS. He's doing very, very good.
Look at how he's playing. He's pulling the wave into the jungle camps, farming out everything. It's nice.
I'd really like if Brewmaster in this game went for some extremely greedy build, like Midas, Radiance, that kind of stuff, and played like this offensive.
Well, he's kind of doing that, right? Hitting the phase boosts.
X-Nova gets the cogs up. He's going to hit into it. Tims is taking a lot of damage. Let's get the shards. Chappie pulls out 1437. Fly Solo, no mana for anything, but they're just going to give him the walk down.
This is caught with your pants down, as you would say.
Very nice. And not that we'll call his pants down, but the Dota play.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird that like what's Brewmaster go here? He's going for the phase boots. I like it, right? It's this kind of similar story. You want to use the space you're given.
Yep, like so these laning items, right?
Sometimes
to make beefier and stronger.
Yeah, sometimes you play a hero like this, right? You're having all this farm, and you feel obliged to help your teammates. Right. Do not be fooled by this. This isn't.
He's the man in this game.
Exactly.
Play as if that is the case.
He is now the carry. Sometimes you can have such a lead and attempt to save your teammates in their lanes, but you end up just making everything worse because something doesn't work. Mid lane snowball in onto Fly Solo. Cuckoo.
Very dead again.
The dragon, the corrosive breath, actually finishing him off there.
Nice. You know, you're right. It's
oh, mid lane.
He actually hits level 6 on this. He might be able to. Cuckoo's got a big wand.
Oh, okay.
He does. It's got 12 charges on that thing. Scared him off.
Lane. X-Nova going down to Raven. No stick charges available.
Raven's one hit.
Choppy. Goes down. Or gets the kill onto Raven even like that. Yeah, the Brewmaster, what we were talking about earlier, he is going for the save the team build.
Yeah. When you go for that kind of that blink dagger build and you run around the map, you're hindering your own farming ability, right? You're stopping your own progression to help your teammates out.
Yes.
But honestly, he might be the one they just need to play around. Chappie down bottom gets snowballed in, dual breath up.
Oh man.
They have the shards.
Chappie goes down again.
Oh,
X-Nova 2.
One punch man's here though. Here's the split.
Split applied, going in on Tims. They're doing a lot of damage, but this is a rotation for the Tuskar from a free farming panda.
Split committed just for the Tusk. Oh boy.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Yep.
Now they have no. Okay, CKTP's down here as well. That's unusual. Like usually you'd see the CKTP top.
He doesn't want to be in front of the Omni though, right? Level 5 CK against level almost 8 Omni with arcane boots. That would be miserable. Yeah,
I can just see Sam H getting a Radiance here and running around being unkillable.
Pretty good against the Phantom Lancer.
Yep.
He definitely has the start to scale really hard.
He's on the same team as the Phantom Lancer.
Oh, I was talking about Brewmaster.
No, I was talking about
whatever.
Chappie. Reality Rift committed bottom. Oh, Snowball as well. That's
the Phantasm committed.
Or Phantasm, my brain.
That's okay.
Yeah, he did get the extra illusion.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, he's going to farm a lot with that.
Is he?
Well, he will.
I hope so.
Me too.
Top lane.
You know,
One Punch Man is in a bit of trouble here.
He's in deep, but he's okay.
Oh,
just going to board out.
That's until clock hits level 6. They have absolutely no way to deal with that. Sam H. He can play however he wants, right?
Yep. Look at how confidently Cuckoo can play. He's just casually walking in, hitting this tower, tanking it up every few seconds to apply that corrosive breath.
They need to change Soul Ring, I think. It's far too strong on strength.
It seems so good, doesn't it?
Look at this thing.
It gives you stats.
6 strength, 2 HP regen.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This item's out of
It's
control.
it's so easy to make it as well. Alright, X-Nova going in from the backside, gets it. Doesn't get the cogs off.
Yep, the back off cogs.
Please leave here.
Yep, very effective. Pushing them back for now.
Was it very effective? It drained like 50 mana from the Jakiro.
It made them. It pushed them off, didn't it?
It did. It
Then
definitely.
it's been very effective because they're back off cogs.
Oh, the dragon form wore off right as he was trying to stun.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Right, back
So
to
this Shane, this tri-lane from TNC's been broken down. Ravens just getting
Kinda-
whatever he can in this lane.
Yeah. They want to pressure other lanes. They want to get objectives with Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
I
They might be
kinda-
able to force out the split from One Punch Man up top. You see, he's in pretty deep. No teammates nearby to help him, but he could also kind of turn
He's
this.
pretty tanky. They do have the heal bomb. No mana. He does have the soul ring, but doesn't use it.
Okay. Well,
I
honestly,
went a bit higher there.
that's okay. So would you rather use the split and survive, or would you rather just die and respawn in 20
Use
seconds
the
and still
split and
have the
survive.
split? Okay. Especially when you're farming that well, right?
I think in this game he is their core hero. He is the.
Actually, I agree with you. Look at his gold, right? If he would have
Let's check out
split
the net worth.
and farmed like one camp, he'd have his Blink Dagger.
Yes. He just sends the Fire Panda to the a medium camp or something while his Earth Panda is running away. You can buy the blink. He might even still die. But
Okay.
he'll
It's a hard call.
Radiant's middle
It is.
tower
You know,
is
it's
under
one of
attack.
those things a lot of people think differently about.
I'm a greedy player personally, so
Okay, well, I just wanted to pick your brain a bit. There's a lot in there.
not much.
Radiant's middle
I said there was a
tower
lot,
has
a lot of empty space.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Cuckoo takes out the mid tower. Well, that's just what happens with DK, right? When you can't pressure him, he eventually chips away your mid tower.
What do you go on DK here?
He's got a lot of
Shadowblade,
gold saves.
Blink?
Could be Shadowblade, could be Blink, could be Armlet, tank up a bit.
I like the armlet actually.
I like the Armlet a lot as well. I wasn't a big fan of the item years ago, but it feels very nice.
It was really broken years ago.
Well,
It didn't
I'd
give
say how
armor.
many years ago?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Didn't give armor. Saitama, top lane.
One Punch Man reveals his Blink Dagger up top.
Jakiro TB's away.
Yep, but this is kind of the green light for Clutch Gamers. Now they're going to play around this Brewmaster. They smoke up to him, but there's nobody here. TNC, they're making the same play down bottom, and they also have a Siege Creep.
They're kind of farming everywhere. They did commit the Phantasm to the top lane push as well. And their push isn't really that quick. The Siege Creep will help a lot. It's probably most of it, to be honest. Mid lane. Oh, Armel nearly got caught out there. Or, sorry, no. There we go. You get a pick onto 1437 behind the tower. Very unusual place to be ganking.
Yeah, but they're set up around this mid tower.
Nice movement.
Very unexpected for Clutch Gamers to be there, right?
Definitely nice movement.
It was good.
I assumed, for some reason, that the character was on the other team, right? Just because how they were playing.
He's in so deep, right?
Yeah.
What's he doing over there? The one thing I'd like to see is Clockwork gets him alone time.
So you can get that 6.
Yeah, he's so close, but at this current rate, he's pretty far away because he's just been grouped up, running around with his teammates. Look at this, they're setting up on Cuckoo behind.
Cuckoo.
He's
a
insane.
gunner.
No save at him.
Oh, Sam H.
Nice
They
Cyclone.
use the Cyclone from the Earth Panda.
Now
means that-
Sam H is next, right?
Yeah, he's a gunner. Instant Hex from Fly Solo.
Can they kill him in time?
Oh,
They can.
the quit penalty! What? He lagged out.
Did he?
Yeah, he did on my screen. It lagged.
That's funny. The game knew it was too graphic to show the audience.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Very, very heavy overcommittal
Check it out,
from
the
TNC.
wards.
Oh,
Farm
he was
15.
watching.
He's been taking a bunch of notes. Fly Solo knows what's up. Maybe this is very popular in the southeast.
SEA, yeah.
Yeah, they all do
middle
this.
tower is under attack.
Somebody started this trend and it's taken off.
Raven's become a problem.
Has he?
He has indeed. 6k net worth.
Oh, yeah, almost at the Fusel Blade.
They kind of left him to his own devices in the bottom lane to make all these good rotations, right?
Yeah.
But every decision has a
ditched
sacrifice.
They ditched him a bit. He played on his own, and then they made so much space that he took over this lane.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, you're right. Once that Diffusal Blade comes out, it gets so much worse for Clutch Gamers because they've been fighting without Raven. So.
Yeah, you usually want to be quite active when you pick up the Diffusal Blade as well.
Yeah, that's your big power spike where you start to destroy some of these squishier heroes like the Shadow Shaman. Gets Illusion Drain at him, gets Lance once or twice, he dies.
CK doesn't do so well, actually, in the PL.
No, he doesn't actually. Not good at clearing the illusions.
Oh, they get Vision. No Panda
They're
Spirit
in deep.
available. They're in deep. This is where Omni loves to be. He thrives in the deepness.
He's a deep dude.
He's a deep dude. Sometimes Brack says some very insightful stuff. I don't even know what it means.
It's up for you to decipher. It means something different for everyone.
Dear Lord. Bottom lane.
Yeah. This is the push we were talking about.
Dragon Knight ulti committed. What's the response? Oh, CK on the top line.
Phantasm
they find out Tim's.
He explodes.
Oh man, they're in a lot of trouble. The hook connects. Beautiful sentry ward on top. Dragon Knight's going down. TNC.
PL is owning though. Look at him.
PL is doing a lot of work.
No diffusal blade yet either. Still destroying.
Sam H is just constantly healing and repelling his teammates. He didn't necessarily do it on him.
Split in 3 seconds. Didn't even need it though.
Chappie once more. He has Reality Rift and stick charges. If he can find Raven, but
speedy dude.
He is a speedy dude. He has the stick charges.
Here's the fusel blades in his backpack.
Okay.
Alright. Well, pretty good from Clutch Gamers. That was a really good rotation from Chappie. TP's on the Shrine, pops the Phantasm.
Killing the Tusk, the save instantly.
Yeah,
pretty huge.
They wouldn't be able to chase the rest of TNC like that if Tusk was still alive. He could shard off one of the choke points and just keep running away. It's a good pick.
Omni Knight I thought could do more in the team fights, right? But then I just look at his skill build.
No GA.
He doesn't have GA.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even see that before.
Huh.
Well, next team fight, he'll have GA.
He wants to, so what happens here is like, Clutch Gamers win the team fight, they're like, woo, we're doing great.
Ooh.
GA is learned.
Oh no.
And then they're sad again. It's like to play with their emotions.
Yep.
Shadow Blade used. Cuckoo initiating on RML. Beautiful chain stun. Yeah, maybe a bit earlier. Perfect. The Dragon Breath.
Yep. Very nice.
It's a difficult kill to get, but TNC made it look easy.
Yep, they made it just in time, right? He'd probably back up after that creep wave.
Yes.
It's a big pick because Queen of Pain, if they don't actually secure the kill on her, she's just going to sit on the sideline, split pushing the entire time.
Yeah, similar to the puck in game 1.
Yeah, exactly. And it would make it really difficult for TNC to be able to group up and commit for a tower, so it's very important that they manage to.
That's why I really like the Shadow Blade before Armlet on
It's
Cuckoo.
good. It's really good.
Yeah, it just allows you to set the tone of the game and amp up your aggression.
Isn't Dota just a wonderful game? You have items built for different situations that just make sense.
That's crazy.
It's madness.
You can just play a totally different game based off one item, right?
You can.
Like Shadow Blade enables TNC to change their entire game plan. If he builds Armlet, they group up as 5, not as much pick-off.
They kind of brute force it instead of going for these pick-offs on the sidelines.
Oh, his dragon looks very cool, actually.
It looks awesome.
What is this thing? Is this a new dragon set?
That's the, it is a new set, right?
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Sweet shards.
Shards. Blocks X Nova in with his own cog. They still have catapult as well. Like, oh, no, they want to rotate.
He's going to shrine up. Oh, he doesn't have a shrine. Okay. He's got the soul ring in a million seconds. Alright. I thought he was going to set up for some sort of gank on the side.
Yeah, I was like, that was quick. You know, I like this tempo. And then
he just killed the bounty room.
What?
We'll ignore that. Moving on. Nah, but TNC, they have been a very good team at making sure they keep up and farm. Yes. Right? They take objectives, but they're still always farming in the downtime.
I was a little confused as to why he moved so quickly. Well, this makes perfect sense, right? You want to use the Dragon Form to AoE splash down the double Ancients?
Yeah, look at him farming those Ancients. Very nice. It's something you can do to help accelerate your farm and actually just get really farm with DK because this hero doesn't farm that fast without just spamming your ultimate.
It's more efficient use of the ultimate. I like it.
It is nice. Big fan of that.
Game, again, very even. 11-11, 1k gold lead for TNC.
Yeah. Almost no real lead at all.
It feels hard though, right?
It does.
CG they're farming well, which is doing them worlds of favors, right? But
yeah. You know, the net worth difference doesn't always tell the tale of the game, right? This Phantom Lancer is approaching dangerous territory. I'd say once he gets Manta, that's when he starts to get at this point where he gets unkillable in fights.
Yeah, and even if he was slightly killable, they have Tusk Snowball Save, they have Omni Knight, Repel,
there's so many
and
things
heal.
to deal with. You have Shards flying out, Ice Path, DK in your face. Look at this, down bottom.
Oh, they initiate. Chappie uses the ulti. They're looking for Cuckoo on his Dragon Knight. They're doing a lot of damage. He managed to catch up. The Snowball is just a little bit off.
Just stalling.
Strong RML comes in on his Quap. Arcane Rune is used, and that's about it. Like, minimal casualties so far. Oh, the Panda. Can he catch Raven? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo! He doesn't get him.
He dispelled an illusion and got 5 gold, though.
That's great.
It's kind of a counter to the
PL.
Lancer,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, it is definitely.
It blows up the illusions.
It is,
Although
but the
later
AOE
on-
is small.
It is small, and also once PL tanks up a bit, it won't actually one-shot them. So.
Yeah, it just does a large amount of damage, right?
Yeah.
And Sam H defending his building with
So they killed 2 heroes, but
they
they're
did it
unable
again.
to push.
Another Vanguard. What's with the Vanguards? They just like the item against illusions, I guess.
Yeah, it is good against the illusions. And the Brewlings also, they don't deal the highest amount of damage.
Because it's a set amount of damage, right?
Yeah, so you block out a large portion of the damage. He's just building the tank up and play like a front liner.
70 damage from incoming attacks on melee heroes.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yes, it is.
It's unusual. We don't see this very often at all.
It's a region-based thing, 100%. Right?
Yeah, but it makes sense when you think about it, right?
It does, yeah.
His job is to stay alive. Also, roster wards will deal no damage to him.
That's very true.
Actually, I don't know if they can still block.
Oh, Fly Solo gets caught out. Rasta wards don't do any damage if Rasta is dead.
That's true. Cannot cast them from death. Unfortunately. Is this Roshan?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I really like the more I think about this Vanguard, the more I'm liking him.
He's selling you, isn't he?
He really is. Look at him. He's taking no damage.
Yeah, he's a beefy dude.
And Omni Knight is a hero that doesn't want to get nuked down, right? He wants to be able to be saved.
You know, with the throughout the patches, we've seen cast range nerfs on the hero a lot, right? Especially the purification. So it helps him a lot to be able to just be tanky and sit in the front lines.
Raven gets repelled, guarantee the Aegis.
Yep, Thronex, no, he's hooks out.
They go in. They're going forward.
One Punch Man stunned up. He's got no mana.
Oh no, he got the soling, but then he died right before a Fly Solo. On the rush,
Sharks
goes
catch
down
Chappie
2. It's the pain train, Chappie. I can't even see him.
Choo choo. All aboard the pain train.
Oh dear lord. Yeah, that's what we were kind of talking about. The game felt hard.
Once all these Phantom Lancers come running at you, if you don't have some sort of AoE control, you get destroyed. You get melted. Ooh. He actually, it's so unlucky for One Punch Man. He didn't have enough mana to cast the ult because of the Refusal Blades.
And that's a big issue for Brewmaster. He tried the Soul Ring, but the next attack came too quickly.
And he just died.
Yeah, the changes to the...
Down bottom, Armel gets stunned up by an Invis DK, but they got no damage. They're just spooking him. It worked. He's terrified.
Doesn't even bother to chase. Oh, BKB's gonna come for Cuckoo too, right?
Yep. Look up top. We have X-Nova just camping out, waiting for his hook shot, trying to kill 1437, but it takes a long time to kill this guy, right?
There's a lot of creeps as well.
Yeah.
Clockwork does not like when there's a lot of creeps around.
If you go for this guy and it takes a long time, you're just gonna get TP rotated on. But
up comes the boys. They're trying to start an entire team fight based off this, it seems.
Yep. If they can get this quick pick, it'll help delay TNC's movement so they can't actually push again right away.
1437's taunting.
They see him. He's got no TP scroll as well.
No.
He's toast.
He's definitely dead.
Yep.
What? It's
still
space.
Jakiro, right?
Yeah, it's 100% space. Look where Cuckoo is farming. Look where Sam H is. They're literally charging down the lanes.
But look at this. Jungle. They found Raven again. He's shackled.
Still has Aegis though. This is
a large mana to ult.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
The jukes.
Is the heal coming in soon? Oh my god. He's going forward. I don't know if you want to go forward.
Oh, Armel's going to have no mana now too with like 2 hits. Oh, he's got mana. All right. I
lied.
He's out.
That felt like it could have went a lot worse.
It did, didn't it? Blinking in like that.
Clutch gamers.
The Lincoln Sphere actually saved his life, probably.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have lost enough mana from the lance, and then PL could hit him like once. Wouldn't have mana to blink.
Yes. Cuckoo on his own, playing his own game. None of this nonsense in the dire jungle.
Doesn't care about how his team's doing. He's doing his own thing, and he's owning.
He is actually destroying. Yeah, BKB's finished now. Aegis is still up.
You know, Queen of Pain didn't have mana to cast ultimate in that fight. She was like 60 mana off. Very unfortunate.
If she has ulti, it changes everything, right? All of a sudden, they don't have Aegis on PL. They're not able to push it offensively.
You know, while it is an Aegis, it still is good to be able to take the Aegis out that close to Roshan spawn, because then all of a sudden you don't really have that advantage anymore. You might lose the tier 2 tower to a DK ultimate because you don't have Quamp ult to fight, but still.
I'm pretty sure it blocks the Shadow Shaman wards because he was taking 0 damage.
Okay. Immune, huh?
It seems so.
Alright.
Huh. Madness. Mid lane. One Punch Man. Oh boy.
Melted.
Absolutely evaporated. He is going for the Radiance.
Okay.
On Brewmaster. I do like it, but I feel if he had committed to it earlier,
right.
It would have been a lot different.
More farm priority and just really focused on getting that item instead of trying to win some of these team fights.
Sometimes you got to give up on your teammates.
It's true. They're useless.
Especially in
They're
PUBG.
holding you back.
Always complain about them. It's never your fault in Dota.
That's right.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, Armel trying to split push, but if you compare the games, right? The last game with the Phantom Lancer to this game, they have Jakiro, they have Dragon Knight.
The tower damage is out of control, and
It's
also
so fast.
Omni Knight sustain.
Cuckoo's
They
on
don't
the
have
high
to
ground.
stop at all. Look at this. Clutch gamers, they're forced to fight.
Chappie goes
honestly.
forward.
He's getting harassed, losing his mana.
It's not really where you want to be. Okay, Manta, forced.
He's dying so fast though.
Radiant's
Do they want to
top
stay for the racks? This is always
I
a...
believe they do. Just Peel doesn't want to hit it, right? He wants to sit back and
Yeah.
throw lances without taking too much damage.
Lincoln's popped. Oh, CK ulti committed.
a
Maybe it's the back
Phantasm.
off time.
Okay.
You can
Brewmaster
reset.
used split too.
Okay, they want to reset. BKB pop by Cuckoo. He's unable to be reality
Illusions are
rifted.
dying.
Oh my god,
They're all
everything's
gone.
dying. The panda split. He's just a lone earth panda now. Cuckoo's doing so much damage. Chappie's just getting kited with the sigil from Tins. Oh my god.
They've got nothing.
One
for this
Punch
at all.
Man is going down.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Yep, and the wards too. Yep, that is that, right?
Like-
When you have that level of tower push, you can just force the enemy team to react to you. Honestly, how do you split push against this? It happens so fast, you have to be able to fight, or you just flat out lose.
Yeah. Do they just lose everything? I believe they do.
They
Yes.
probably lose 2 sets, right?
Why not 3?
Yeah, you're right. CK's still dead for
GG.
28. They call it GG.
Alright, this draft from TNC.
Very nice, wasn't
Mucho
it?
bueno.
Mu-
I don't know. I'm just going for it. We're-
Mucho bueno.
That's the one.
Yeah, remember that one, guys.
The Razor ban from Clutch Gamers in the first phase.
They had their oh shit moment
They
after the first
really
pick.
did.
Yep. Very nicely played from TNC. I like their strategy a lot. I feel like
Me
this is a
too.
good way to play the game. They shape their lanes in a way they know that they can get something out of it, or at least enough. And then they have ways of ganking. We have the Shadowblade DK, deals with the split push. And then you have this heavy ability or objective taking power, right, in terms of all the tower damage. And that really helps them just secure the game. The whole game is based off what they do, right? When they go here, other team responds. When they
Yes.
take a fight, they will win. When they start Roshan, it's theirs.
It was also, I think CK pick felt a bit weird, right?
It was very desperate.
We,
It was the, what do we pick here?
we were very worried in the draft, and it seems like Clutch Gamers didn't really have much of an answer
Yep.
too. Like Chappie's you want to give him the farm. With farm, he can own a game, right? He can
Yeah.
take over. He's used to like splitting the map.
So many things feel like it comes out to that oh shit moment in the
Yes.
draft, right? Last game, it was that Phantom Lancer that came out, and Chappie destroyed the entire game. This game
It was Omni Knight.
came out a bit too early, the Omni Knight.
Yeah, and Omni Knight with DK, with Jakiro, just paired up with these pushing heroes.
When you have that level of tower push with a superior team fight, if you come out on top in the lanes, or at least decent in the lanes,
Yeah.
game is so easy to play.
TNC looking hot.
Yes.
And that was game 3. Gonna go into game 4 very soon. See you guys soon. This is ESL Genting SEA qualifiers. Chicken Little is actually blocked by the thing. I was meant to remove this.
Production wizard at work.
See you guys soon. This one.